Hi, this is my vlog, Muzi Fele. And this is the recapitulation of week 2 in term 2. Yeah, this is basically how we'll be journaling ourselves, because the teachers, or rather we won't be able to hand in our physical journals, handwritten journals to them because of this whole COVID situation that's, just got the whole world shook. So and I look back at week 2, it's been slightly more challenging because, we've officially started working and we've also received more work. Week 1 was more about becoming, just orienting ourselves with the way things are going to be with online learning, with the different software we're going to use, and the way that we're going to go about things in terms of assignments, the engagements with the lecturers, the lessons, things like voice class, movement class, how we're going to do that, the master classes, how we're going to do those, etc. So week 1 was just sorting through all the hiccups and nitty gritties, and now week 2, we've kind of got the ball rolling, and there's a good system going on to try and accommodate the resources and the needs and time that everyone has, because it's not the same setting anymore where we'd all be in the same classroom getting the same information. If it came to doing exercise, the lecturer would be there. They'd be like, okay, do this, and then we do that. No, now it's more like, we Zoom conference call whenever we can. And the rest of the time, the teachers are emailing us our information, sending us links for readings, for YouTube videos, etc., for us to go through. And then, in terms of PC, for narrative, we had a conference call, and then for performance, it was cancelled because the lecturer was ill, or is ill. And for PC, it's just so far been sort of the same situation, except the only time we engage with the PC lecturers and all of that is either through Zoom or email. There's been no further engagement, so they email us and tell us where to get our readings, or they email the PDFs to us, and then the next session that we have with in our timetable for PC is usually would be where the Zoom call is, and then that's where we can engage with the lecturers regarding our readings or anything else. So this week, Mongi gave us 3 assignments, video log, which is this, and one where we had to shoot a story in 3 shots, and it had to be obviously coherent, and we'd have to use one of each of close-up, medium, and wide shot, and then handing in our timetables for next week. So in terms of the vlog, believe it or not, this is my 3rd attempt, because the first time I put the camera on my table and I was standing closer to the bookshelf behind me, and I thought it was in focus, but when playing it back, it was terrible. It was terrible, and I thought maybe I could get away with it because on the camera it didn't look so bad, but this is a smaller screen, and then I put it onto my laptop, and it was awful. So then the second time, I had the camera set up as I do now with the tripod here in my lap, and that allows me to focus from where I'm sitting because I can't really get someone to help me right now. And I forgot to turn the mic on, so there's going to be no sound, even though, the picture was crystal clear. And now, 3rd time's the charm. So, that's been my vlog for me, my brief experience. But when I have someone just helping me setting up the camera and then, just pressing record thereafter, it'll be a quick thing. It's just been technical issues. I find no problem speaking into camera. I find no problem engaging with the camera like this because I've been in this situation a few times through different auditions that I've gone to, and also I entered a presenting competition once for MTV Base. So, we had to do stuff like this. So it's, man, ain't nothing to me, just water under the bridge for your boy. And in terms of the the narrative assignment, the little short story that we're shooting. Yeah, I had fun with that. Initially, it was due on Wednesday. So, when we got the assignment, I was excited because I just had ideas going through my head and I was figuring out, okay, if I go with this idea, how can I tell a coherent story? Need 3 shots. And, that was the challenge. Because coming up with stories wasn't as much of the challenge as figuring out how to tell it in the framework that we were given. So eventually there was 2 ideas that that were the finalists, and the one that I've settled with, I think really, not to blow my own horn, but charity starts at home. So yeah, the one that I've settled with, I think that's really the right one, and I think when you see it, it'll show. So thereafter, I had not heard correctly in terms of the brief, because I thought that our wide shot was part of the 3 shots, establishing shot. But after finding out that Mongi had given us an extension to hand in the assignment on Friday, which he says was his plan all along, because he knew that if people knew it was on Friday, they were only going to start later in the week. So, initially for me, the challenge was like, okay, how am I going to do this? And I had got my shots done just to cheat my way around getting that extra shot. My first shot would start as a close-up, of the one of the centerpieces in the story, and then zoom out to an establishing shot, zoom out and pan to an establishing shot. So I thought that's how I'd cheat, a couple of shots into one, and then I'd get my other 2 shots, being the medium and the close-up. So then after finding out that it was due on Friday, then I also found out that the wide shot can actually be used as on its own, just to establish the scene, and then you have 3 shots thereafter. It gave me more time to figure out how I'm going to put the story together, and I was actually able to get better shots the second time around, because the first time I did shoot, but then I found out that it's not due on a Wednesday anymore, so it was before I had started editing, so that was fine. But the second time I'd already experienced trying to shoot this, so the second time I think I was able to use better shots and be a bit more clever about it. And yeah, I'm really liking how it's coming together in editing, and I've really gone to town on it. My brother and I had a lot of fun making this, and I think you'll enjoy it as much as we enjoyed making it. Let's see what else. Yeah, I think that's week 2 for me. Just in terms of like the work we've been engaging with as well, especially to make this assignment, for me it was kind of like a refresher, because I've dealt with camera work in the past, and this was taking me back to my short stint as a director in year 1, and then I've also shot a music video as well. So not shot it, but like directed it as well. So like, I came up with the storyboard along with the cinematographer. So like some of the different information that we're given this week, is just like, oh, hey, yeah, okay, I kind of know this. Okay, I know that. And then, when the gears got moving in my head as I was thinking how I'm going to shoot my story, it's like, yeah, okay, this is how I can make it, make it stand out. That's what I think, if I go about it in these certain ways. So just in terms of the work, for me, just going down memory lane, reminding me of things I already knew, dusting off the old cobwebs. That's been cool. And then I just need to get my exercise routine back going. I think the increased workload this week, just challenged me to manage my time better than last week. Because last week there was more free time, but I didn't want to, what can I say? I didn't want to jeopardize, missing some potential Zoom calls or any engagements online because of exercise. And then also just the added amount of research with PC being on the table as well. So I think next week I'll have a better grip on that. Then I can get back to my exercises, get back to doing my meditation more regularly as well. Just, trying to find a quiet space in the house with 2 young boys is Yeah, so, but I think, when I get my exercise routine going again and I wake up early before everyone, then I'll have that time. Yeah, this has been my vlog. Look forward to engaging with you again. Yeah, it's weird. I suppose for you, watching this is going to be almost like be talking face to face, but for us, it's just the cold, unflinching, unemotional camera just staring back at us. The lens is just like, doesn't blink, just looks. Yeah. All right.